Good morning, America. I'm Betty White.
And I'm Sarah Smith. We're coming to you live here in San Francisco.
On today's broadcast, we bring you the conditions of Americans in the Philippines.
Here's a look at our incoming troops at Manila Bay. President McKinley offered $20 million to the Spanish in order to gain its territory in the Philippines.
Here's a statement from McKinley himself. When I next realized that the Philippines had dropped into our laps, I confess I did not know what to do with them. And one night late it came to me this way. 1. That we could not give them to Spain, that we'd be cowardly and dishonorable. 2. That we could not turn them over to France and Germany, our commercial rivals in the Orient. That would be bad business and discreditable. 3. That we not leave them to themselves. They are unfit for self-government, and they would soon have anarchy and misrule over there, worse than Spain's wars. And finally, that there was nothing left of us to do but to take them all and to educate the Filipinos and uplift and civilize and Christianize them, and by God's grace do the very best we could by them as our fellow men for whom Christ also died.
We also have a statement from General Francisco Macabulos, not to vanquish the U.S. Army, but to inflict on them constant losses. As you can see, their goal is to create enough casualties to stimulate our troops' withdrawal.
Breaking news, a Filipino soldier was shot by an American soldier, which has caused riot amongst the troops. There is said to be more than 200 Americans that were shipped to Cavite, but were sent back to Manila Bay. Filipinos are now suspicious that Americans have planned to force them into war.
Filipinos are concerned about their lack of weapons and ammunition, along with a group of soldiers who are expertly trained in the tactics of guerrilla warfare.
During the first 4 months, Americans had nearly 500 casualties.
Thousands of civilians were forced into concentration camps have died.
We have a reporter at our nation's capital taking on an opinion poll. Brianna?
We demand our men back. We demand our men back.
Ma'am. What is your take on our troops being sent to the Philippines?
This is anti-democratic. We should exercise global economy but avoid annexing it. Overseas empire will benefit the big businessmen.
Thank you. What is your take on our troops being sent to the Philippines?
It is our duty to civilize and Christianize the Filipino. Many are dying from diseases such as cholera and malaria and have a great lack of food.
Thank you. What is your take on our troops being sent to the Philippines?
My son is over there fighting. It's not worth losing any more men.
Thank you. As you can tell, our citizens have different opinions about the war, but the majority do not want our troops to be sent to a place where they are not welcome. We'll be back right after this.
Bye, boy.
have burned down crops and villages, causing a decrease in supplies for Filipino troops. Filipino have also captured and tortured U.S. troops. Civilians who are suspected of cooperating with Americans face the same treatment.
Many American soldiers are unwilling to set foot into the unfamiliar jungle in the Philippines.
Reporter Brianna Williams has arrived in the Philippines, and she is now with local Filipino woman whose son is fighting against
I'm here
Americans.
with Pia Alonso. Pia, what is going on through your mind right now? It has been said that Emilio Aguinaldo has attacked Manila in order to drive out American forces. President Taft has campaigned for the policy of attraction, which permitted self-government, introducing self-reform, and implemented plans to economic development. The Jones Act was then created to give the Philippines eventual independence.
Karapat-dapat namin ang pagsasarili
We deserve our independence.
talaga.
Really?
Sa wakas pagsasarili.
Eventual independence?
Bakit kailangan tayong makinig sa mga sarili matuwid Amerikano upang pagunahan ang ating bansa?
Why must we listen to those self-righteous Americans to govern our country?
Kami ay nagmamatay sa mga kulungan ng mga advanced na teknolohiya.
We are dying out there with our lack of advanced technology.
Ikaw ay nasusunog ang aming mga pananim, nag-iwan sa amin sa gutom at kahirapan sa aming mga kakulangan ng trading system.
You are burning our crops, leaving us in starvation and poverty with our lack of trading system.
Ang makikita mo sa amin bilang barbarians, kapag sa katotohanan ang lahat ng ginawa nating sarili ay makinig sa iyong mga mapaniin na sarili, kakuhulungan ng katurangan.
You see us as barbarians, when in truth, all we have done is listen to your tyrannical sense of justice.
Sa pilitang ninyo, kami sa mga kampang piitan iniwanan na mahirahan sa isang sakit ng puno kapiligiran pagpat sa amin mga matatanda.
You forced us into concentration camps, leaving us to live in a disease-filled environment, killing our elderly,
Pinatay niyo ang ating mga anak.
killing our children.
Ito ay bilang kung sapagkat kami ay nakatira bilang baboy, naghihintay na malapa at ibinibenta sa pinakamataas na consumer.
It's as if though we have been living as pigs, waiting to be butchered off and sold to the highest bidding consumer.
Kami ay hindi savages na kailangan upang maging sibilisadong mula sa iyong mga tao.
We are not savages who need to be civilized amongst our people.
Isasama mo marami lalong masama kaysa Aguinaldo na tinutulog sa kanyang sariling tahanan nag-alis ng mga tao sa aming lupa.
You are much worse than Aguinaldo, who has attacked his own home trying to remove your men off our land.
Ikaw ay pagpatay ang aming buong sistema ng paniniwala.
You are killing our whole belief systems, trying to Christianize us, as you say.
Sinusubukang gawing Kristiyano sa aming gaya ng sinasabi mo. Ikaw nagbebenta ang tiwala natin. Hindi nabibigay sa amin ang aming pagsasarili ang pagpatay ng ating sambayanan.
You have betrayed our trust, not giving us our independence and the slaughter of our people.
Gusto namin ang isa pagsasarili na yun at na yun na.
We want our independence, and we want it now. We now know that the telegram is being vastly used for communication, especially with Pratt wanting us, the United States, to recognize the independence of the Philippines under the protection of the United States Navy. Mainly, the telegram is being used for communications with the outside world and the enemy so far. The world is watching over our shoulder, waiting for an answer on how Americans will help the Filipinos. But as you can see, no one knows the actual answer to this question.
Now here's a forecast of Manila Bay.
Want to be sent here out here in the middle of the Philippines. They're nice and cozy in their suites. Hey, we're live. Oh, I'm having a great time in the vast beauty of the Philippines. We're experiencing a light shower right now.
Oh yeah, because our troops are having a great time being soaked in the rain. At least that umbrella seems to be working well for you. Hopefully this war is over soon, so our troops can come back to sunny San Francisco.
Overall, both sides haven't been doing that well. The United States lost 4,300 soldiers out of the 126,000 soldiers that were sent there, while the Filipinos lost over 100,000.
We will now have a moment of silence in honor of all of these men.
That concludes today's broadcast. Thank you for watching.
I now present you Coke bottle and wife. You may now be refreshed.
I'm sorry.
Ma'am, what is your take on our troops being sent to the Philippines?
This is anti-democratic. We should exercise global economy.
It's okay, it's okay. Are you okay? Here, now you're drinking. I can cut it short.
Alonzo, Pia, what is going on through your mind right now? It has been said that Emilio Aguinaldo